$1,400. That's the price tag for an iPhone 17 in São Paulo, Brazil. You could buy that phone, take a vacation to Miami, and still have cash left over. Because in Miami, that same phone costs $799. Half the price. This isn't just a markup. This is a financial war. And if you live outside the U.S., you're probably funding it. Why? It's not just taxes. You see that price and think, oh, must be Brazil's crazy import taxes. And you're right, but you're also wrong. Taxes are just the opening act. This is a 3-layered trap. And Apple knows every single detail. Layer 1, the obvious one, the tax wall. Brazil slaps a massive import tax on finished electronics. We're talking 60% or more. So that $799 iPhone? Instantly, it's nearly $1,300 before it even hits the shelf. But wait, that's still not $1,400. Where's the extra $100+ bucks? That's layer 2. Layer 2, the local law trap. Countries like Brazil, India, Turkey, they have rules to protect their own economies. They say you want to sell here? You have to build here. Sounds fair, right? Support local jobs. But setting up a factory is a billion-dollar bet. It's messy, slow, and incredibly expensive. So companies like Apple do it. But only for older, cheaper models. The brand new iPhone 17? That's still coming from China. So you get hit with the import tax anyway. And you also pay for the cost of Apple's other half-built local factories. You're funding their compliance department. You're paying a "we don't really want to be here, but we have to" fee. Layer 3. This is the sneaky one. The currency casino. Apple sets its global prices in US dollars. But your salary is in Brazilian reals, or Turkish lira, or Argentine pesos. When your local currency crashes against the dollar, which happens all the time, Apple doesn't absorb that hit. You do. They just update the price tag. Your phone just got 20% more expensive because of an economic crisis you had nothing to do with. For Apple, it's a financial shield. For you, it's a penalty. The strategy: you are a segment. Here's the cold, hard truth. Apple isn't pricing this for the average Brazilian. They've done the math. They know only the top 5%, maybe 10% of the market can afford a $1,400 phone, so they target them. It's like a luxury handbag company. They don't care about selling to everyone. They care about selling to the people who will pay anything for the status. In these markets, an iPhone isn't a tool. It's a beacon. It screams, I have so much money, I can afford to burn it. And for that privilege, Apple charges a premium on top of a tax on top of a currency adjustment. Meanwhile, in the US, they're fighting a different war. Here, it's you versus Samsung, you versus Google. The competition is brutal. They need that $799 price to look competitive, to get you into their ecosystem. Once you're in, they'll make their money from your App Store purchases, your subscriptions, your AirPods. In Brazil, they have to make all their profit right at the cash register, because far fewer people will buy it. The conclusion, the verdict. So why is an iPhone 17 $1,400 in Brazil? It's a perfect storm. It's taxes, yes, but it's also a strategic choice. Apple looks at the global map and sees 2 types of countries: volume markets and profit markets. In volume markets like the US, they sell hardware at a thinner margin to win the war for your digital life. In profit markets, they accept they'll only sell a few units, but they'll make a killing on each one. The final price tag isn't an accident. It's a calculation. It factors in politics, economics, and pure human psychology. You're not just paying for a phone. You're paying for every tariff, every currency swing, and every bit of that shiny Apple status. In the global tech wars, there are no standard prices. There are only what you, in your specific corner of the world, are willing to pay to stay in the fight.